Okay, I'm going to be using my Amy Chomas silhouette pen holder actually, because she doesn't make one yet for the Zing. Hint, hint. But I love this thing, and this was one of the first gadgets I purchased after I started paper crafting, and to me they're just wonderful. She seems very practical, and her design is sturdy. It doesn't look like it's going to fall apart next week. So I'm going to go ahead and make a mat for a Valentine card for my husband. And I'm going to take from the Silhouette library, first I'm going to get a square, build a square, make sure my lock aspect is yellow or locked, and I'm going to set it at 4.1. I want square. Now I'm going to, that's on its separate mat, I'm going to, from the basic shapes, select the heart. Oh, I don't know where it is exactly, so I'll do a search for heart, and I think I like that one. And I'll put it on its own layer because I'm going to play around with it just a little bit. And I'm going to Control D, duplicate it. I want 3 rows, 4 rows, and 4 columns. I'm going to apply that. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to shadow this. The shadow width of 0.11. There we go. Accept that. Those are on their own layers, which is good. So now I'm going to turn off the shadow layer, and I'm going to again shadow. This time select Inset Shadow. And I'm going to go 0.11 again and accept it. Turn on both of my shadow layers, and I'm going to size this to 4. My lock aspect is yellow, so I'll size it to 4. That brings it down to 4. I'm also going to click on shadow layer, and that's going to be color 2. Just rename the whole thing 2. This is going to be color 1, and this one will be color 2. Okay, now I'm going to make sure this fits on my mat, and it doesn't. Size to 4. Bring it down. Is that going to fit? Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to turn off my layers. Stack that. Align space, align, stack. Turn that off. I'm going to join these because I want them to be one. Shape, magic, join. Now align and stack. Align, stack. Turn that off. And these. I'll join them again. Shape, magic. That's perfect. Okay, the reason I didn't join all of them was because I want to do them independently of one another. Okay. I'm going to draw with color number 1, turn off everything else. And I'm going to be using a what you see is what you get mode. So the first layer will be done in the red. Oh, it's glitter pen red. Okay, the first layer I'm going to cut or draw on my paper is going to be in a metallic red. Always use a scrap piece of paper and set your color. Make sure that your pen's writing. It's not the end of the world if it's not, but it definitely helps if it is. I'm going to load my mat. Alright. Get you in there just a little bit. I'll probably knock my tripod over. And I'm going to send my first layer to my machine. Again, no offset, 0 offset, force about a 12 to a 14, set blade origin, and from the bottom. That's simple. Add my black pen into the holder. I have the painter's tape on here to remind me that this is the correct one for this machine. If you've seen my previous video, I have two, and the correct one just doesn't seem to fit as well. Okay. And now I'm going to replace my pen with my blade holder, and I'll cut out my background, which, by the way, will be square. Again, use last blade origin and my project. And let's see what we've got. Oh. I missed a couple spots on the hearts, but that's not so bad. Okay, now we need to finish the rest of it, and it'll be good to go.